जय राधा माधव जय कुंज विहारी। जय गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। जय गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। यशोदानंदन व्रजनरंजन। यशोदानंदन व्रजनरंजन। यमुनातीरावनचारी। यमुनातीरावनचारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। राम 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 हरे हरे। जय किशोर किशोरी जय किशोर किशोरी जय किशोर किशोरी जय किशोर किशोरी। जय जगन्नाथ बालदेव जय सुभद्रा। जय गौरनिताय जय गौरनिताय। जय जय प्रभुपाद जय शील प्रभुपाद। एवं विष्णुपाद परम सपरिव्राजचार्य अष्टोत्तर श्री श्रीमद श्रीवयंगिरी सभा चरणारविंद भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की, श्री श्री किशोर किशोर भगवान की, जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्र महारानी की, श्री श्री गौर निताय की। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। We are reading from Canto 11, Chapter 12, text number 17, chapter entitled Beyond Renunciation and Knowledge. Shri Bhagavan Vacha Sayesha Jivo Vivara Prasuti Pranena Goshena Guham Pravishtaha Manomayam Sukshmamupetya Rupam Matra Swaro Varna Itistavishtaha Sa Esha Jivo Vivara Prasuti Pranena Goshena Guham Pravishtaha Manomayam Sukshmamupetya Rupam Matra Swaro Varna Itistavishtaha Sa Esha Jivo Vivara Prasuti Pranena Goshena Guham Pravishtaha Manomayam Sukshmamupetya Rupam Matra Swaro Varna Itistavishtaha Sujivo Vivara Prasuti Sayesha Jivo Vivara Prasuti Pranena Goshena Guham Pravishtaha Manomayam Sukshmamupetya Rupam Matra Swaro Varna Itistavishtaha Shri Bhagavan Vacha Sayesha Jivo Vivara Prasuti Pranena Goshena Guham Pravishta Manomayam Sukshmamupetya Rupam Matra Swaro Varna Itistavishtaha Shri Bhagavan Vacha Sayesha Jivo Vivara Prasuti Pranena Goshena Guham Pravishtaha Manomayam Sukshmamupetya Rupam Matra Swaro Varna Itistavishtaha. Word for word translation. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, Sa Yeshaha, He Himself, Jivaha, the Supreme Lord who gives life to all. Vivara, within the heart. Prasuti, manifest. Pranena, along with the life air. Goshena, with the subtle manifestation of sound. Guham, the heart. Pravishtaha, who has entered. Manamayam, perceived by the mind or controlling the mind even of great demigods like Lord Shiva. Sukshmam, subtle. Upetya, being situated in. Rupam, the form. Matra, the different vocalic lengths. Swaraha, the different intonations. Varnaha, the different sounds of the alphabet. Iti, thus. Stavishtaha, the gross form. Translation and purport by disciples of His Divine Grace Abhay Charnarvinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, My dear Uddhava, the Supreme Lord gives life to every living being and is situated within the heart along with the life air and the primal sound vibration. The Lord can be perceived in His subtle form within the heart by one's mind. Since the Lord controls the mind of everyone, even great demigods like Lord Shiva, the Supreme Lord also assumes a gross form as various sounds of the Vedas, composed of short and long vowels and consonants of different intonations. Purport. Srila Vishnu Chakravarti Thakura comments as follows on the dialogue between Lord Krishna and Uddhava. Uddhava was bewildered and doubtful because Lord Krishna explained many different processes such as devotional service, speculative knowledge, renunciation, mystic yoga, austerities, pious duties, and so on. However, all of these processes are meant to help the living entities obtain the shelter of Lord Krishna, and ultimately, no Vedic process should be understood in any other way. Thus, Lord Krishna explained the entire Vedic system, placing everything in proper order. In fact, Lord Krishna was surprised that Uddhava foolishly thought that he was meant to practice every process as if each method were meant simply for him. Lord Krishna therefore wants to inform his devotee, My dear Uddhava, when I told you that analytical knowledge is to be practiced, pious duties are to be performed, devotional service is obligatory, yoga procedures must be observed, austerities are to be executed, etc. I was instructing all living entities, using you as my immediate audience. That which I have spoken, I am speaking now and will speak in the future, should be understood as guidance for all living entities in different situations. How could you possibly think that you are meant to practice all of the different Vedic processes? I accept you as you are now, my pure devotee. You are not supposed to execute all of this process. Thus, according to Srila Vishnu Chakravarti Thakura, the Lord with light-hearted and encouraging words reveals to Uddhava the deep purpose behind the variety of Vedic procedures. Lord Krishna became manifest from mouth of Lord Brahma in form of Vedas. The word Vivara Prasuti in this verse also indicates that Lord is manifest within Adharadi chakras situated within the body of Lord Brahma. The word Goshena means subtle sound, and Guham Pravishta also indicates that Lord Krishna enters within the Adhara chakra. The Lord can further be perceived within other chakras such as Manipuraka chakra located around the navel and the Vishuddhi chakra. The Sanskrit alphabet is composed of short and long vowels, and consonants pronounced with high and low tones. And utilizing these vibrations, the different branches of Vedic literatures are manifested as a gross form of Supreme Personality of Godhead. According to Bhagavad Gita, such literatures deal mostly with three modes of material nature: Traigunya Vishya Veda, Nistraigunyo Bhavarjuna. Srila Sridhara Swami explains that due to the control of illusory energy, Maya, the personality of Godhead appears to the conditioned souls as part of the material universe. The imagined imposition of gross and subtle material qualities on personality of Godhead is called avidya or ignorance. And through such ignorance, the living entity considers himself to be the doer of his own activities and become bound up in the network of karma. The Vedas therefore order an entangled soul to observe positive and negative injunctions to purify his existence. These procedures are called pravritti marga, or path of regulated fruitive activities. When one has purified one's existence, one gives up this gross stage of fruitive activities because it is detrimental to the practice of pure devotional service. By firm faith, one may then worship the personality of Godhead. One who has developed perfect Krishna consciousness no longer has to perform ritualistic duties. As stated in Bhagavad Gita, Tasya karyam na vidyate. According to Srila Jiva Goswami, this verse may be understood in another way. The word Jiva indicates Lord Krishna, who gives life to the residents of Vrindavana, and Vivara Prasuti indicates that although Lord Krishna eternally performs his pastimes in spiritual world, beyond the vision of conditioned souls, he also enters within the material universe to display these same pastimes. The word Guham Pravishta indicates that after displaying such pastimes, the Lord withdraws them and enters into his unmanifest pastimes. Are those pastimes not manifest to conditioned soul? In this case, Matra indicates the transcendental senses of the Lord. Swara indicates the Lord's transcendental sound, vibration and singing. The word Varna indicates the transcendental form of the Lord. The word Stavishta or grass manifestation means that the Lord becomes manifest in the material world even to those devotees who are not completely advanced in Krishna consciousness and whose vision is not completely purified. Manomaya indicates that somehow or other Lord Krishna is to be kept within one's mind. And for non-devotee, Lord Krishna is Sukshma or more subtle because he cannot be known. Thus, different acharyas are glorified Lord Krishna in different ways through the transcendental sound vibration of this verse. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Utapadakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatanvitam Tvam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Shri Krishna Chaitanya Devam Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Tinamine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyatya Deshatarine Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gauratvise Namaha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostate Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusate Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhaktarunda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So this verse is Krishna is answering to Uddhava's question, starting from 17th verse. Starting of this chapter, Krishna explained about importance of devotional service, importance of devotee association, glories of Vrindavana and glories of Vrindavana devotees. And then after that, he explained about glories of entire devotional service, how he left Vrindavana, how gopis reacted to that one, and how one should learn from gopis. Now Uddhava is asking, like you explained so many different processes, starting with Varnashrama Dharma, you explained Jnana, you explained Yoga. Now you are talking about devotional service. I am confused. I am bewildered. So that's what Uddhava says in the previous verse. That's what Acharyas decode. Uddhava says that I am bewildered and I am confused. Acharyas decode that he is confused and bewildered because Krishna mentioned several different processes. Now in this verse, Krishna is starting to respond to Uddhava. When I read the previous verse, I thought that Krishna will say, forget about all the process and do devotional service. But Krishna is giving an elaborate answer to Uddhava starting from this verse, and again he continues on to the next chapter, 13th, 14th, and lot more chapters are coming where Krishna responds to Uddhava, emphasizing that devotional service is the ultimate. And this particular shloka, Krishna explains about how Supreme Personality of Godhead is the source of all jivas. As we understand from Bhagavad Gita also that Krishna is the source of every living entity, aham bija pradapita, that he is the seed giver for every living entity. So from that we can know that we are all in one sense brothers and sisters because we have one father who is Krishna. So that is a peace formula, like knowing Krishna as the controller and proprietor of everything and he is the father of us. In one way we know that he is the ultimate truth or he is the ultimate destination for us. In another way we know that he is our lovable object because as a father we love our father. And as a Supreme Father, we will love Him. That is in our nature. And Krishna is saying that I am the source of all jivas. That means everything came from me. And not only jivas, He is the source of everything. If one says that I am matter, I am only body, I am made of all the 5 elements, that is also coming from Krishna only. If one says I am pure spirit soul, that is also coming from Krishna. Both living, non-living, anything that exists, anything you can perceive of is coming from Krishna. And Krishna is establishing that truth to Uddhava that I am the source of everything. And he says that I am within everyone's heart. He says here that he is situated within the heart along with the life air and primal sound vibration. He is situated in everyone's heart. And one says that bring Krishna into our heart or search for Krishna and bring him into our heart. Actually Krishna is there within our heart. All we have to do is purify our consciousness. Then we can see Krishna in our heart. As a Paramatma, he is there who is watching and seeing every activity we are doing. One may think that after I leave the temple, I have other plans to do. I will go such and such activity. Who is there to watch me? I am alone and I know that in particular area there are no devotees. I will go and enjoy. But Krishna is watching us and Krishna has so many agents like sun is watching, moon is watching, the stars are watching, all the elements predominating deities, Yamaraj, Indra, everyone is watching and taking a note of what we are doing. That's how we get our karmic reaction, that everything is noted down. No one can escape from Krishna's vision. Even you go and dip you inside water, even you hide inside a bed sheet, he is watching. He is there inside you. He is not watching from outside, he is watching from inside. He is just sitting next to you and watching what this living entity is doing. He is waiting when he will turn to me. Once he turn to me and ask for my shelter, then I can respond. I will reveal myself to him. And Krishna is also waiting to purify our heart. He is just looking for our effort, that you put some effort, you take one step, I will take 1,000 steps. You come to my temple, I will purify your heart. You chant my holy name, I will purify your heart. I will reveal myself. That's what everyone is looking for, like happiness. Right? Whatever is the way we perceive happiness, we want to become happy. Some want to eat food and become happy. Some want to have skin contact and become happy. Some want to listen to music, become happy, watch movie, become happy. Some want to be alone and become happy. Whatever way you are trying to do, you are ultimately looking for happiness. Some even look for happiness in sad. I want to be sad so that I can be happy. There are some people like that. Ultimately, everyone is looking for pleasure. So Krishna is sitting in our heart, waiting. This guy is looking for pleasure everywhere. I am here. I am the source of. He is the one who can grant pleasure. Not only spiritual pleasure, even material pleasure. Without Krishna granting it, we cannot even enjoy sense gratification. Krishna has to grant it based on our karma through his agents. So we can't enjoy materially or spiritually without Krishna's sanction. And he is offering us the ultimate thing. I will give you the eternal happiness. All you have to do is turn towards me and take shelter of me. I am there with you. He is not a parent who left the child and okay, now you are not listening to me, mind your own business, get out of my home. He is not such a parent. Even we said, I want to enjoy independently, he is, I will come with you. For each and every living entity, he is there within his or her heart. For each and every living entity, he is watching. And one may say, oh, I am a human, he is there. Not only human, he is there in the heart of animals. He is there between the space between the atoms. He is there everywhere. So nobody can escape his vision. So Krishna is describing his glory, like Krishna's glory to Uddhava here. And he says, Lord can be perceived in his own subtle form within heart by one's mind, since the Lord controls the minds of everyone, even great demigods like Lord Shiva. He is telling that Acharyas and here in the purport it is explained that one may think that, oh, you are just controlling us, but I will go to different demigods. He may give me benefits, better benefits, maybe material benefits. Maybe I will go to Lord Shiva and he is Ashutosh. He may sanction me benefits better than Krishna. If I go to him, he may give me some money or he may sanction me good wife. Krishna is saying, even Shiva's mind, I control his mind. So what about every living entity? I control his mind also. So I know what is there in your mind and I know what is there in his mind. So don't assume that you can get any independent results from any other demigod. Krishna is establishing that fact. And he also says that Lord can be perceived within one's mind. We will see in Srimad Bhagavatam also many instances where devotees meditated and prayed for Krishna. Like in case of Dhruva Maharaj, when little Dhruva, when he went to forest, he was meditating for 6 months. And every month he is doing different kind of austerity. Like first month he started only eating once in a day. Next month he ate only dry leaves. Then he started even stopping that, drank only water. He stopped that. He only took breathing. That also he reduced. At the end he is standing on one leg, on one toe, not even breathing. And when the whole universe is shaking because of his austerity, Krishna appeared in Dhruva's mind. That's how Krishna appeared first. When Dhruva was closing his eyes and meditating, Krishna appeared, or Lord Vishnu appeared as Prishnigarbha within his mind. Then Dhruva, he got shocked. Who is this guy? What a beauty. Then he opened his eyes. Then the same personality who appeared in his mind appeared in front of him. So he gave his darshan to Dhruva, and Dhruva prayed to Lord that I did all this austerity thinking that I will get a greater kingdom than Brahma. It is like broken pieces of glasses. As Chicago residents, we know what is broken piece of glass. Everywhere in the streets we see all broken pieces of beer bottles, car glasses, and everywhere, wherever we go in the street. Dhruva considered that destination of Brahma or even more than Brahma compared to that Chicago street broken piece of glass. And what he got now is like diamond. So I got a diamond, I was looking for a broken piece of glass. So that was his realization. So Dhruva perceived Krishna first in his mind. Same thing with Narada Muni also. Narada Muni, when he was a, again, little boy, just like Dhruva, little boy, his mother passed away, and then he went from one city to village to forest. He roamed around the earth, and then he went to forest, started meditating. After intense meditation, he got darshan of Krishna. He didn't see Krishna face to face in that lifetime, but he just got a flash of Krishna's darshan in his mind. So Krishna is there in the mind of great personalities. They always think about Krishna. And we'll see Uddhava's case also when after entire this Uddhava Gita is over, when Uddhava go back on the way he meets Vidra. When he meets Vidra, it is explained there that when he is talking to Vidra, for a minute he is not in this world at all. He is in Vaikunta. When Vidra questioned Uddhava, it's like he came down from Vaikunta. Though he is situated in this material world, his mind is completely absorbed in Vaikunta consciousness. When Vidura questioned him, for a minute, he has to come back to this world to answer to him. So that was his consciousness. Even though we may say that, oh, Uddhava, he is foolishly asking Krishna what to do. Here, Vishnu Chakravarti Thakur is clearly explaining that Krishna is answering to Uddhava, you don't have to do all this process because you are already my pure devotee. I like you as you are. You are my pure devotee. I like you as my pure devotee. So you continue in this path. I am not explaining all this other process for you. I am explaining this because there are different kinds of people. And every person, they have a different mentality and they go through different life situations and they have different baggage from their past karma. I am explaining this different process for their purification. That is for them, not for you to follow. Here also in the second paragraph of this purport, it explains, he quotes Sridhara Swami. Sridhara Swami explains that different living entities, they are living in this world with the bhava of Ishvara. They think that I am the proprietor. And they are contaminated with that consciousness, thinking that I am the lord of everything. So with that consciousness, if one cannot approach Krishna with that consciousness, and he is saying, Sridhar Swami is saying that all the different paths are there in the Vedas, the descriptions or Varnashrama Dharma, do's and don'ts, so that one may slowly purify themselves. But for one to practice devotional service or one who is already practicing devotional service, these different process are just hindrances. One who is already in the path of bhakti, they should not go back and search out for karma, search out for jnana or as a separate path in itself. Because every valid path which is mentioned in the Vedas. Because I am specifying that because many people say that all paths lead to the same goal. This is not meant to say that all paths, you take whatever path, you perform sense gratification also, you will go to Krishna, you perform any other nonsense also, you will go to, that is not what it means. All paths means all paths sanctioned in the Vedas are meant to reach Krishna. But the ultimate process is devotional service. Krishna will emphasize that in the next chapter, end of 13th chapter, and also in 14th chapter he says Madbhaktya Puja Adhika, that my devotee, like surrendering to my devotee or praying to my devotee or glorifying my devotee is more than me. So he says that in 14th chapter. So he is leading there. And here he also mentions about I am the sound vibration, or he explains more grammatically. I am not a Sanskrit Pandit. So he says, Matra Swaro Varna Itistavishtaha. That he explains about vowels, and he explains about the sound vibration, he explains about the different alphabets, how they combined form a mantra. Because suppose we recited today this verse, Sa Yesha Jivo Vivara Prasuti. If you cut down every word, Sa, A, A, everything is a vowel or a sound vibration or an alphabet. So Krishna is saying that I am those sound vibration, and from me comes that Vedic knowledge, and I am the giver of knowledge. In Chakravarti Thakur commentary gives more elaborate description about how he is there in the chakra of Brahma, and he is the one who is coming. The sound vibration which came out of Brahma's mouth, the Vedas, is myself. And Chakravarti Thakur quotes down the line in 24th chapter or in the other chapters, where this description about Brahma and how the knowledge is imparted comes. He quotes that and he explains that how Krishna is the source of the knowledge which Brahma is giving. And here also Krishna says that I am the source of sound vibration. So this is one can take a lot of learning from this verse, that Krishna is everywhere. One can perceive Krishna within oneself, one can perceive Krishna in sound vibration, and one can perceive Krishna in every living entity. Because Krishna says, I am there in every living entity. He says that I am there within your heart, and he is saying that I am there in sound vibration. Our entire Krishna conscious movement is that sound vibration, because everything we do from morning to evening is sound vibration. We start with Mangala Arati, sound vibration. We sing Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, sound vibration. We chant Srimad Bhagavatam, sound vibration. We talk about the glories of Krishna, sound vibration. So every process in devotional service, this Shravanam, Kirtanam, that Kirtanam has so much importance in our movement, because that's the emphasis of Mahaprabhu. Chant Hare Krishna, chant Hare Krishna, chant Hare Krishna. That's the oath every devotee takes when he is taking initiation. I will chant 16 rounds of Mahamantra. So chanting, that sound vibration. So there are many pastimes in Srimad Bhagavatam related to just Kirtanam. Not only devotees, even animals. We will see in this Gajendra pastime that Gajendra, king of elephants, and where is he living? He is living on top of Trikuta mountain. He is not living on Chicago city like in a zoo, that Lincoln Park Zoo. He is living on Trikuta mountain, where is full dense forest. It is explained that the mountain peaks are made of gold, silver, iron, and the entire the valley where he is living is filled with trees. The description of the trees or the names of the trees, many of them we never heard of. So that's his luxury. As an elephant, he is the king in that entire area. It is not a place where visitors are from neighboring countries or from St. Louis. The visitors who are visiting Trikuta mountain are demigods. Demigods visit that mountain just for a picnic. They go there to take for swimming in the lakes there. And there Varuna has a garden. In that Varuna garden, he goes and tries to enjoy with his family members and friends. All the other animals are scared of him when he is walking. They just run away. Whereas the small animals are happy that he is there, because all the big animals are not going to eat them because we are taking his shelter. He is like a don for us. He is like a boss. And he goes into that lake as a king of elephants and caught by a crocodile. And nobody were able to help him. And he is pulling his leg out not for just 1 day, 2 days, 10,000 days in the heavenly planet timeline. That's more than many of our lifetimes in human language. For that much time he is trying to come out of that. That means he has so much attachment that I want to live. Usually if I got caught in a crocodile, I'll just give up. Okay, let it go. Take next life. But he has so much attachment that he wants to live. He has so much power and he's trying to come out of that lake, and he was not able to make it. And in that pain, at that time when he became hopeless after 10,000 years, then he remembered his past life. And what he remembered? Sound vibration. All he remembered is the prayers he prayed in his previous life. And when he offered prayers, he is not able to remember his name. He knows that there is a Supreme Personality existing. He don't know his name, but he is praying. That personality who is the source of everyone, that personality who appeared in many forms, that personality who appeared in the form of, sometimes he appeared as human, sometimes he appeared as fish, sometimes he appeared as lion. That personality, I take shelter of him. And he is, all the other demigods are staying in that same, they are roaming around. They say, he's not calling me. They can help him because they also have weapons, right? They can also cut the crocodile. But they are thinking, whomever he is describing, it's not me. And Gajendra, he knows that all the demigods are existing around him and he is not praying to them. He is praying to that personality who is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And when, at the end, when ultimately when Vishnu came, and how Vishnu came? He came running. It is explained that when Gajendra is calling out to Krishna or Vishnu, he climbed on top of Garuda and started to Chandomayena Garudena. It is explained. Chandomaya means at the speed of mind. At the speed of mind, Vishnu is traveling on Garuda. And even at that speed, he felt, my devotee is waiting and this Garuda is going so slow, speed of mind is very slow. I should go faster. And he is saying, go fast, and Garuda is fainting. So he took Garuda in one hand, kept under his arms, and he took, his dhoti is flying away. He caught dhoti in his another hand, and Krishna started running towards Gajendra to protect his devotee. Power of sound vibration. That when the sound which we use to glorify Krishna or call out to Krishna, Krishna is running without caring, his dhoti is flying away. So that is his love for his devotee. And that is his love as a Paramatma is situated within the heart. He knows that my devotee is calling me. He came running. And when he came running, then Gajendra, when he saw him, he remembered. He says, Narayana Akila Guru Bhagavan Namaste. He lifted that lotus flower and offered to Lord. Same thing we can see in the life of Ajamila also. Ajamila is born as a Brahmana boy. He has nice parents. He had a good childhood, and he went to Gurukul, learnt so many Vedic scriptures, and he had a good wife. When he is young, he got married. He has good wife, good children. But one day, he went to forest to collect some wood, and he saw one prostitute and that other guy who is lover of prostitute. When he saw it, that Dhyayato Vishayan Pumsaha Sangasteshu Pajayate Sangat Sanjayate Kamaha Kamat Krodho Vijayate. So he saw that he saw it and he contemplated on that. He contemplated what they were doing, how she looks like. And he may have just run away from there, but because of that contemplation, he caught in that Maya. And then he planned to enjoy. He purposefully planned for his enjoyment through her. And for that, anything that came in between. Because his family is Vedic family. Father and mother will say no, wife will say no. So he sent them away. And now he has to please her. She is not a wife, so she will not be happy with whatever serving him. He has to serve her. So he has to provide her everything. She will say, bring me diamond necklace. he has to go and rob somebody. He became a robber. And he did all the nasty things just to please that lady, one lady. And ultimately, he had so many children with her. And one, because of grace of Lord, one child he named as Narayana. And at the end of his life, when he is around 96 or 98 years old, at the end of his life, when he is about to die, he called out, Narayana, Narayana. This Narayana is calling out is not which Gajendra called out, Narayana. That Narayana is the little boy. And Krishna recognized that also. Irrespective of whomever is calling, that's my name. I am going to respond. He is such a Lord that even though you call out his name, even though you don't mean to call out him, but because it's his name, I am Narayana, I am going to respond. He sent his Dutas, go and protect my devotee. And this Vishnu Dutas came and challenged Yamadutas that now you can't take him. He said Narayana. Hey, Yamadutas, I thought my Yamaraj is the ultimate guy. Who are you? He says Vishnu is the ultimate. And they go and ask Yamaraj, what is this? These guys are stopping us. Then what does Yamaraj say? Anyone who never utters the name of Vishnu or Krishna, you go and get that person. But if any person even says one time the name of Lord, don't even go to them and touch them. That's the glory of sound vibration. So even once we chant Hare Krishna mantra, we may take it for granted because we chant it every day and we sleep and chant, we do and we take it for granted that okay, I'm chanting 16 rounds. But we don't know behind the scenes that how much glory is there for the holy name. And if only we chant with that glory, with that desperation, that holy name will reveal to us. Krishna is the only person whom we can talk to and not considered as a madman. If we talk to if we just talk to ourselves or if we go in the street, if we see somebody talking to himself or like shouting, we say he's mad, he's crazy, gone case. But Krishna is the only person, if we talk, we are not considered madman, we are considered a devotee. Even Kunti Maharani praying to Krishna, Pandavas praying to Krishna was never in front of them when they were praying. Krishna came after praying. So many devotees were praying to Krishna when Krishna was not there. When Draupadi prayed to Krishna, Krishna came. So he called out for Krishna. So she didn't call out for those who are present. She called out for Krishna who is not there at that time. Hey Krishna, hey Govinda, come and protect me. He is the only person whom we can talk to and not considered a madman. We may consider as a mad devotee. That even the same happened in life of Bilomangal Thakur also. Bilomangal Thakur also same thing. He got attracted to a prostitute and similar to this Ajamila, and he went and it was flooding at that time. He crossed a river and there is nothing to climb the house of that prostitute who is living, Chintamani. He used a snake and to climb that. And to cross the river, he used a dead body to cross. When she saw him, she said that if only you did this for Krishna, you put this much effort, if only you put this much effort for Krishna, you may have become a pure devotee. And uselessly you are wasting all this effort on me. And that struck me. And that, he took that instruction as like a guru's instruction. Even in his poetry, Krishna Karnamrita, he says, Chintamani Mama Guru, that he considers that Chintamani prostitute as my guru because he said me go towards Krishna, why you are wasting time with me? And he then started glorifying Krishna. Later in his life, he became blind. And then he met Krishna face to face. Krishna came and sat in front of him to hear his glories from the mouth of Bilamangal Thakur. Sound vibration. Krishna's love that. Krishna love us chanting his glories. Krishna love us chanting his holy name. The process of Krishna consciousness movement is that chanting his glories via sound vibration. And Krishna is saying in this verse that I am non-different from that sound vibration. When we say Krishna, that's Krishna. That's Krishna himself. When we say Krishna, Krishna is there. So if we realize that and chanting with the Krishna's holy name, with that realization that Krishna is there watching us as Paramatma in our heart, when we chant with that awareness, then we will feel that happiness coming out of our heart. Because once we chant the holy name of Krishna, our heart will get purified. Krishna will, who is within our heart, will reveal himself to us. We have to put that effort, and Krishna will shower his mercy on everyone. We'll end here. Srila Prabhupada ki, Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki.